Welcome back to Speletons, everyone. I'm Zinker. He's Derek.
But what I was saying with fact checking,
Fact checking what?
My dad frequently will be scrolling through Facebook or in the internet or browsing or whatnot, and he'll rattle off something that he reads on the internet, and I'll hear it and be like, I don't believe that, and then he'll be like, well, it says it right here, like he's very much the kind of person who believes everything he reads on the internet.
Well, yeah, it's not like people can lie on the internet. You think someone would do that? Just go there and lie on the internet? I don't think that's possible.
Well, I guess that's not true. He doesn't believe everything he reads on the internet. He selectively believes everything.
It's
only a valid source if it agrees with what he would agree with, is what I found. And I found that I think that's the case for a lot of people who are like,
yes, most people
like
are
baby boomer
stupid.
and up.
Oh yeah, and baby boomers. Oh, don't even get me started on those fucks. That's right.
I think like millennials.
Actually, I think I can insult baby boomers in general and just like leave it at that, because like, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're not watching us. They're not. They're most likely not our audience.
Zinker, it's like,
and if they are, they're probably sensible.
One of my favorite groups to make fun of is the Amish. What are they gonna do?
What do you mean? What are they gonna do, Derek? Fucking stand next to you.
Well, first off, the Amish are definitely not gonna hear me saying anything here. And second off,
that was a very subtle BO joke that I feel like went underappreciated.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'll tell you what they're gonna do, Derek. They're gonna stand next to you. That's it. That's your punishment. Derek, let me tell you something. The Amish people don't have the internet. They don't have any sort of technology. I 1000% believe that they just are able to sixth sense when someone is making fun of them. And they're like, when the robots take over, we'll be laughing.
And Amish are also a very non-violent people. So again, I raise you the question, what are they going to do?
Stare at you? Derek, you don't have to be violent to ruin someone's life. Like, technically speaking, if you like fucking haze someone every single day, which you shouldn't do, don't bully people, by the way, guys. But if you did, I'm just saying, it's not violent. It's just aggressive.
There's certain points where you can claim harassment and then legally prosecute someone.
That doesn't mean it's violent. I'm not saying it's not, it's not illegal. I'm saying it's not violent. By definition of what violent means.
I guess.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm not worried about the Amish doing it.
The Amish don't care about breaking laws. Laws are just fancy. Well, laws are technology, if you think about it. They are, in fact, an invention. Just not like a robotic one.
The only thing about the Amish that concerns me is their non-vaccinated hands.
There you go, Derek. That's what they'll do to you. They'll take away your vaccines. Derek, they're already starting to do it. They're already starting to get back to you. You know why the people are anti-vaxxers? It's because of the Amish.
Well,
they're hoping to give you measles.
And for the record, when I'm saying this whole thing in jest. I don't like active. I make fun of Amish people a lot, but like
I like how it's just specifically the Amish people too. Like specifically Amish people you make fun of a lot. Like I think that
I make fun of Amish people a lot, but it's all in jest.
I make fun of all people a lot because I am not a racist against Amish people. Well, I guess Amishist.
I make fun of everybody, but like.
Me too. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're not a subscriber to us and you're not someone I know, you fucking.
There are different like departments.
Eat ass. You suck. I was saying, if you're not someone I know, and you're not someone who's subscribed to us on YouTube, you fucking suck. And you can just go, like, I don't care, I hate you. I've driven on the road with people, I'm fucking done. After today, I absolutely hate people. I don't know if I mentioned, but, like, I'm ready to murder, like, literally anyone who is a fucking bartender. Or even who's thought about bartending.
Hey, if you're, like, one of those people who, like, doesn't subscribe to us, I, fucking hate you. Yeah. You can, fucking, go die.
Yeah.
Oh, also, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, yeah. Hey, if they subscribe, though, I wouldn't hate them anymore. So, there you go.
Please,
solution.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to remove yourself from our hate list.
We're gonna be the one channel that takes the aggressive approach to getting people to like guys. Hey, if you don't fucking subscribe to us, you eat ass. No, that's not a bad thing. Most people would consider that a good thing now.
Yeah. How do you want? Hey, if you don't subscribe to us, you're a fucking bitch.
You're not. Yeah, you're a bitch. I was gonna say you're a Nazi, but I like that.
And
you're a bitch.
And do you want to be known as a bitch? I bet you don't. So you better fucking subscribe to us.
Fucking subscribe to us, bitch. Or else you won't be.
Well, we both did that.
Yeah. That's fucking funny. Oh man. This is not at all where I thought Bubsy. I wonder how the Bubsy fans are. Did I mention when we recorded this, like, that we had so many people who fucking loved our Bubsy series, and then the final episode, which was the 5th episode, where I complained, I cannot believe this game is so fucking short. We got like so many fucking dislikes on it, and I'm like, why? I spent $30 on this game, and it wasn't. It was solid because I had a lot of praise for it, and then I stopped having a lot of praise for it because, well, I didn't stop having a lot of praise for it. I was just like, this is not worth the money, and you're right, and I'm right. Sorry, it's really not worth the money. For $30 for what it was. It was like 2 hours, and it wasn't like like I said, it wasn't bad. It was just like it wasn't anything special either. The movement was nice. I think it'd be a good game to speedrun.
If you're paying $30, you want $30 worth of time.
Exactly, which is, I mean, I guess I'm kind of refining how I judge it, but it's 10 to 15 hours minimum. For a 30-hour game.
I always find that a bit hard to judge,
game.
but like, yeah, for the most part, like, yeah, I think there's definitely, if you, the length of a game should be a very big factor in the cost of a game.
Yeah, I feel like, see, like with Scanner Sombra, remember that game from way long ago? I thought the idea was cool enough, and it was such a unique experience. If you haven't played it before, it was worth what you pay for. Like, I thought it was worth, from what we got from it, we got like 8 episodes. It was our shortest series before Bubsy. From what we got from it, I thought it was like fucking top notch. I was surprised it was short too, but like, I didn't regret paying the money. I paid like $15 for it. No, I paid like $10 for it, and we got like 2 hours out of it. You know, even then, it was still a little on the shorter side. No, I think I paid $8 for it. Sorry, I paid $8 for it, and it was about 2 hours. If it was 8 episode series. Bubsy is like, you could squeeze 2 hours max out of it, and you paid $30 for it. 30, not worth its price. That's why pricing stuff is important.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. I mean, I know I wouldn't want to. That's something I think, or like, something I kind of think about today is like, games used to, or like, old games used to, you know, be. I think I don't know if they cost exactly as much as like games do now. Like, I don't think like NES or Super NES games were like, I don't think they were $60 or generally. I don't know how much they were generally. But like,
I'm not sure.
I think back to like,
I never bought my games back then,
even, so like old games like that though, and some of them were so short, so little.
Yeah.
Super Mario Land. Well, the one thing they had going for them was like the repetition, because they didn't have save, like, or like checkpoints or anything really. You didn't have saves. You got as far as you did.
Yeah.
and you either until you finally beat it by being good enough. But like games like Golden Axe, Golden Axe only has like 6 levels, I think. If you know what you're doing, you could, if you are good, you could be done with it in like an hour, not even.
Yeah.
Albeit like it has like some replayability, just in that it's, whether or like there's 3 different characters to choose from, so like, you can do that like you can play through with each one and whatnot. Or like I think a good example would be Super Mario Land. Super Mario Land has 12 levels total, like Mario levels.
Okay. Am I supposed to, all right.
With like, and like by comparison,
Happy
you
birthday!
Have, like,
please don't read this if it isn't your birthday.
Oh fuck.
Shit. I read it.
But like by comparison, if like with the original like Super Mario Bros, that's 32 levels. I mean, you can skip a lot, but like, not for the average person didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't count like shortcuts or shit like that. It's literally like, I think a game, like if you're paying like for a $60 game and there's like $30 worth of gameplay in there, even if you choose actively not to like use it all, like I think you're like, like if there's enough actual like meaningful, and I say meaningful as in like it's gotta be like worth doing, not just like, oh, I shoved 5 million collectibles in this fucking like the Korok seeds and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like those are pretty good though overall, but like if you're going to collect all of them, it's like, yeah, that probably adds like an extra 40 hours or something on its own, but like it's not really meaningful. It's
just like looking stuff up on the internet, then traveling there in game. Like you're not like,
pretty much. No, you can look for it on your own time. I know Gerard the completionist probably did.
Yeah, but like, well, yeah.
But it's still like repetitive. Like it's just like, oh, you're just going there, and they're all over the place, and there's just so it's not meaningful because there's just so much around, and that's where the problem ends up lying.
For the most part, like if a game has like a linear story, then like I expect good length from that linear story, like proportional to the amount of money I paid for the game.
Yeah, or at least the story better be so damn awesome that like it don't matter.
Yeah.
Like BioShock. BioShock is a
like Bioshock.
BioShock's a decently short game. It was probably like 6 hours, but it's fun.
Yeah, I didn't like Infinite because of that.
The gameplay for Infinite sucked. I gave Infinite a 10 out of 10. It's one of the few games that got a 10 out of 10. It is the game that is the closest to being like it just barely earned its right to be there. Like it just barely holds on to that 10 out of 10. Second is probably KH3 in that regard.
Makes sense.
Like, because the gameplay, it starts to slug by the end. The only thing that pushes you through it is how great the fucking story is. Yeah, shut up.
Mm-hmm. I have a good example of games that were short and that just made it super bad.
Awesome. Next time in Speletons, you can talk about it. Bye-bye.